Okay, let me take the thumbnail. Hello, how are you all? Hope you're well. Welcome to the channel. I want to thank my returning subscribers. I appreciate and love you. Thanks for sharing my videos. Thanks for the like and support. Please don't forget to like this video and please watch the full video. I'll appreciate that. That's your way of supporting me. And also, I've got a membership page. Please do well to subscribe, kind of join as a member. This is also your way of supporting me. A membership page is a place where you pay a certain amount every month. It's just $1.99. It's not more. There's $2.99 one. It's just a way of supporting me. I will appreciate that if you can do that for me. Thank you, guys. And if you're new here, you like what I'm about, please turn on your notification bell and you can know whenever I upload a new video. I've got a WhatsApp group. Please do well also to join so you can get to know, see some of my information that I want to post or know when I post and few other things, and I can check up on you guys. Thank you. So today, the topic of today is about toxic behavior that seems to be normal. There are some toxic behavior that people tend to now see it as a normal thing. Like, people like, like, what should I do? Okay. And some of these toxic behavior, we, one way or the other, practice them. Some just do it unknowingly, while some, they are very good at doing it. It's part of them. In fact, if they don't practice it in a day or in twice, 2-3 times in a week, they are not. It seems as if they are not normal. They are used to doing such things that they now expect people to take it as a norm. So these are the things I want to talk about today. And the first one is sharing quotes about kindness on social media, but they are being horrible to people in real life. So some people use, of course, I don't expect that once you mount on your camera, you start behaving nice and being holy and like, no, and Jesus is led and this one, that one. No, I'm not saying you should start doing that and you're horrible. I'm not saying, oh, you should mount on your camera and start coming to slap people and abuse. No. But let people be able to read the kind of person you are, that maybe you're not a troublesome person. If except people come to kind of really poke you a lot, that but some they will appear to be like, oh, holier than thou. When you put water in their mouth, you go away for 10 years, you will come back and meet them abadan. So they will mount up the camera and or on social media they will put a quote as if they are the saint one, and most of their quotes is about kindness. Or they post about kindness on social media and they are being horrible. If you finally kind of have a personal encounter with them, maybe in their inbox or people that knows them will be surprised at what kind of face is this person putting on social media. So these are the kind of toxic behavior that seems to be normal and people tend to do it. It's not even, sometimes some people will tell me, oh, your voice is cool, you don't this one. Meanwhile, at home sometimes my children will tell me, mommy, you're yelling. And I'll remind them that I had this my distance removed, so it's part of what they said, that sometimes my voice will go up, most times it goes down, blah blah blah. It depends. But you see, those who they deliberately they appear to be very kind, but they are opposite of what they show on social media. These are part of the toxic behavior. Another one is gossiping about people behind their back. Why I said that, some of these things we do them unknowingly, but in a very little way, once in a while. Sometimes you talk about other content creator or someone else that maybe your cousin, your family, behind their back. It's expected that one conversation or the other will happen, but when it's now going intense, as if you guys are shaming that person or kind of just bringing out the bad thing about that person, is the topic of discussion about that person is just bringing that person down. You're not talking about what she does he or she does that is very nice, that you guys will kind of give her accolade for and laugh about it. It's just about negative. Then you need to be careful, because you should know that you're actually going beyond what it should be. That's why that the normal, oh, this person, oh, she talks, she abuses people, or the way she talks, I don't really like it, blah blah blah. And it end there. Once it's going too deep, hatred will start setting in. And some people don't, they do this, they don't know that it's a very toxic attitude, that they do, and it's not normal, but people seems to accept it as a normal behavior. It's not normal. It's not normal. Don't let us start accepting that, oh, it's normal now, why are you talking about it? It is not nice. The third one is calling people boring, not for smoking or drinking. There are some people, when you say, oh, I don't drink, or if they say, what's this called, NSC, and you say, oh, what's NSC? I remember one time I was asking about that, and some people were saying, oh, if you don't know NSC, you know that this word again. Abba now, I might not know. There was a time I was telling some YouTubers, I think about True Life, and I was telling her that I don't know what they call YouTube street, Whitey Street. That I had to keep asking my daughter that, oh, we need to look for Whitey Street so we can go there, because I keep hearing about it. I didn't know. But they will make you look as, some people make you look as if, as if it's something else. So stop calling people boring as if, oh, your life is boring. If you don't know, she doesn't know, she wants to know. He doesn't know, he wants to know. So stop calling people boring, not maybe because they are not smoking, they don't drink, or only being able to have fun by smoking. Some people will want to convince maybe the youth of nowadays, or people that they hang out with, if they give them fab and they say, oh, no, they're like, oh, you're so boring, oh, your life is so boring, or you're not part of them, so these are the part of the toxic behavior that people should run away from. I'm going to make this in two parts, because I don't want the video to be too long. So another one is the expectation that you should respond to as a message as soon as you see it. Some people, once they send you a message, they are waiting for you to respond. Some will check you, and they'll check your number. The moment they see that you're online, maybe on social media or WhatsApp, they will drop a message. The moment they drop that message, they're expecting a response, or because they saw you type it, they expect a response. The message might not buzzing. You might just say, okay, you read the message later, you're doing what you're doing. That before you know it, something else has caught your attention. You've gone to bed or something like that. So they have this expectation that that you should respond to a message as soon as they send you've seen it. No, it might not be as important to them as you thought, except you flag, you say it's very urgent. Maybe that will be the first thing they will see when it appears. Then you might call their attention to quickly open it. So we shouldn't have this expectation that message will be read immediately or responded to immediately that is being sent. It's not really kind of normal. It makes us to have the other person in mind, like maybe they are not being nice. So let's try and cool down on that. The next one is giving harsh opinion and call it constructive criticism. Some people will, the way they will criticize you. I used to say, try to take criticism in a mild way. Get the lesson out of it, because sometimes criticism help you to shape on where you're lacking. You just don't like when it's being poked on you all the time. Some people can tell you that you talk too fast or you don't smile. I don't have a smiling face. If there's nothing funny, I don't just laugh. So some people will say, oh, your face is too strong. Some will call me Franca, blah, blah, blah. And that's my nickname when I was in school. I don't laugh. They'll say, oh, you're beautiful, but they laugh. They try and be laughing now. They start smile. That's when I do. Because there's nothing that's funny. I just don't see, and I don't know that my face is strong. So the way some people will say it, they will make you feel, So therefore, to them, they're actually giving you a constructive, they're giving their own constructive opinion. But the way they go about it is very harsh. It might be difficult for some people to want to change that thing you're trying to correct them on. And you also do has let's say for example our children, if you want to tell them that they didn't wake up early to do their chores, or they're eating too fast, or they're doing so thing, there's a way you have to approach them. If you keep going about it in a harsh way, they will overlook that correction, but they will face your action. So the correction, what you're trying to correct them on, will be overlooked. But the action, the approach you use in going about it is what they will capitalize on, and it will make some of them rebel. Like they won't even want to see what they've done wrong because of the approach you actually used. Your approach was harsh. So they won't see to it, they will capitalize on that. So that's the part of the things I'm trying to say, that giving harsh opinion and call it constructive criticism. Let's weigh that what we call constructive criticism. If it's actually balancing, how would the other party receive it before we throw that out? And another point I want to raise is being rude to someone on social media for the sake of few likes. Some people, because they know that, when they do bad or being rude, they know they have some set of people that's their own specialty. The people will eat to draw attention to them, so they will go on to be like very nasty. I don't think it's very nice, because you don't know who you're going to meet in future. You don't know where your video is going to get to. You don't know who is going to kind of picture your face in there. Would I say head? And whenever they see someone that looks like you, or that's what comes to their head all the time. So let's be careful with that. Don't think everybody will take it as normal. It's not a good behavior, and don't just expect that people should get used to it. Yeah, you can say you are blunt. You can be blunt in a different way. I'm a very blunt person as well, and some people will tell me, "Oh, you don't really show emotion to them," and you know what? I'm emotional. There are a couple of things that people will say also, and I'm already tearing, or I can't really stand it, but there are some things that I would just say, "Oh, I don't like this thing," or I'll just withdraw. I'll just keep my space. Simple. And they could see it on my face that I'm not interested. So there's a way we go about it. Just to let you know, I'm not perfect. I'm still work in progress. We're just bringing out this thing to help ourselves. So the last one I want to say on this, so that is not too long, and I'll come back with a part 2 another day, is that invading someone's traumas because other people have it worse. I'm going to say that again. Invading someone's trauma because other people have it worse. So because someone has a trauma, some other people has had it worse, you start invading on it. Some people even capitalize on the trauma. Maybe something happened to you that is not pleasant. Some people were dumped. Maybe they have heartbroken. Something happened. Then you start invading, that snooping to want to know what exactly happened. What did you do as a reply? Let me see the text. Let me see what it showed you. How did it happen? You are invading. You are snooping into it. You're going into other people's business, and because you want to, and some will do that just to want to compare with what happened to a B or what happened to them. They want to do that comparison, and in the near future, you say one thing, the way they're going to throw word to you based on what they have invaded into about your personal life when you were in nothing, when you were vulnerable at that time. So you might be just decide to open up everything that you wouldn't have told them when it's a normal day, but because of what happened, you're vulnerable, so you're just telling them. So some people are very good at it. That's when they want to snoop into what they did not know before, and they get all the information, but they will hold it to use it against you in the near future. So guys, that's it, the point I want to raise on this one. And in part B2 or part B, what I call it, I will kind of carry on, continue about this toxic behavior that seems to be normal. If you have watched this stage and you haven't liked, please click the like button, share if you can. I will appreciate that. This will help someone out there. And I've got a membership again. I said I would keep saying it because it seems people don't know. Please love me with being my member, and please, you can super thanks this video. This will make me happy. I'll be so happy if you do that for me as well. Share if you can, it will go a long way. I love you guys. Please don't forget to like and comment. Please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't done so. And with this, I've come to the end of the video, and I will see you in my next one. Do take care. Bye-bye. Bye.